Virgo, are you getting more comfortable with the concept of quarantine starting to be over? Because I'm looking at the Lenormand cards, and there is a sense of the end of something that has been destructive, the end of a disease, the curing of an ending, or the disease of death. You know, something that has to do with shit that was pretty scary. And the truth is, since you rule health, this was particularly important to you. Something that was just, I immediately, I saw those cards, I thought of the quarantine, I thought of the virus, I thought of everything that we've been through over the past year. And since I'm channeling your energy, I know that these are inspired thoughts. The good thing is there's a sense of a reopening. And maybe that time period was a good period, that as it's starting to recede and close down, you're distanced enough from it to objectively look at it and understand a few things that have opened up different spaces in your heart and cleansed different spaces in your heart. Suddenly you understand, and you have the wisdom and understanding, maybe a key to somebody's heart. Maybe you have a key to your heart, just an understanding of what love is and love in general. And then you have over here some sort of raise, a raise that you've always desired. It could be deception, like a deceptive raise. I don't think it is. It's just like something like a deceitful desire that's kind of come out into the open because it can now. Now, it doesn't have to be, it's just sort of like very scorpionic desire, something that normally you would have kept to yourself. But maybe now at this point, you have the money and you also have the blessing, and you realize, listen, I'm still alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this shit. You know, I'm still alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to sit on this desire anymore. Now I have the key to actually expressing and showing my heart. And that's where we begin your fucking reading, Virgo. Oh, shit. Okay, so welcome to Born Without Boundaries, Virgo. This is your weekly tarot card reading. It's not a time-sensitive message. There's a whole playlist. Go and watch the whole playlist. It's whatever title calls to you, this message comes to you when you need it. There's always a Vimeo extended. There's never not one. So that link is below. It includes 2 readings in 1 video. So it's 2 for the price of 1. And it's your love reading, and it's the extended near personal reading. That is the extended reading, tarot card reading related to this reading. So please do join me for that, because that is the heartbeat of the channel. And then subscribe to the channel and help the channel grow. Like this video, share this video, and ring that bell. Hit all notifications. I upload Virgo every single Friday with Cancer and Leo. And don't just stop at your sun sign. You want a really well-rounded message every week? No matter who you're watching, you always watch your sun, your moon, and your rising. Those are the 3 main, in terms of all different forms of astrology on this globe. Some pay attention to the moon, some pay attention to the sun, and some pay attention to the rising. Whatever it is, sidereal pays attention to the rising, and then tropical pays attention to the sun, and then Vedic pays attention to the moon. So you need to really have all of those philosophies in one, right? We're all touching different parts of the elephant. Let's put all those visions together, right? That's kind of what it is. So always your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Good fortune. Check that shit out, Virgo. Oh, yeah, cha-ching, cha-ching. I think you got some money, yo. And you've been wanting to spend this money for a while. Right? It's almost like secretly you've been wanting to spend this money, but you had to wait till fucking quarantine ended. And now it's like keys to your new heart. Your heart is your home space, Leo energy. It's your heart is glowing now. There's a happiness here. Invite magic in. Oh, Virgo, this is a beautiful time. And you had a beautiful reading last week. Things have been vibing real high for you. So ride that shit. Resilience. Rise above the tribulations. These are tribulations in your own mind, your own heart, in your own life. In other words, you have so much positivity in your life right now that whatever is worrying you, scaring you, or bothering you, you are just going to attack with positivity. You're not even going to let it worry you the way that you normally would, because shit, once you survived a crappy period, it's like you realize I can survive anything. And that's what's really happening. That's where you're starting to see luck, where maybe once you never even realized you were blessed, but now you're starting to see your blessings in all different places. So this is a really beautiful, like enlightened time for you. Ooh, Virgo. I apologize if my energy is down. I got my second shot, and it always puts me to sleep. That's how the shots affect me. Immediately, it's like I just fall asleep. I can't even control it. Ooh! Okay, stop. You've seen the abundance in your connections. You've seen in other words, this is a very fruitful commitment that you have. You committed yourself, whatever you've committed yourself to, you're about to see money come in. So there's some sort of money that has to do with your relationship, your wedding, your marriage. You could be planning a wedding, or it's almost like you see the riches, you see the abundance in your commitment. Yeah, the commitment that you're in, the relationship that you're seeing the abundance. Or you're going to get married to like Daddy fucking Warbucks. Like there's money in your connection. Or because of your connection. I'm not saying that's why you fell for somebody, but like that's the luck. I once had a friend that said it's as easy to fall in love with a rich man as it is a poor man. Kind of what it is. It's like either this represents the value in your commitment, and you're starting to see it, how special and precious it is, and that makes it its own reward, right? It's almost like seeing the abundance that you already have makes you feel abundant. Or there's some sort of connection. maybe you're planning on spending some money on your relationship, which means you're finally able to get married. It's like you're finally able to move forward with putting a down payment on some shit that you've been wanting to do for a while. I feel balanced. You feel right again. So all of this time, especially like worrying about the virus, the pandemic, or any other thing, maybe you had personal illness, that has kept you from really being able to be completely happy. Now there is a leveling out where you don't feel life isn't right anymore. It's like this increased sense of peace. Now remember, peace is not boredom. Peace is the most unboring thing on the planet. Peace is something that you have to work very hard for every day. It's a continuous harmony, but you have to constantly be listening, tuning your instrument, and fine-tuning your skills to be able to harmonize. But you're feeling harmony again. Right? You're feeling it, and you're feeling your work paying off. And that's really beautiful energy. I love this for you. Virgo. Oh, it knows I'm talking about you. Trapped in fear. Okay. This is 8. So it could be trapped in fear about money. There could have been some financial woes. I think this is where you started. Trapped in fear. Once again, could also be a quarantine, right? Trapped because of fear. And then light. Now there's hope. There's hope where once there wasn't before. Okay, so the universe is coming in to give you clarity. The universe is coming in and clearing everything up. Remember, all the stuff with the pandemic started with Pluto and Saturn going into retrograde. Well, guess what? They're about to retrograde again. Pluto's already in retrograde. Saturn's about to go in retrograde in like a week and a half, and on May 23rd. So it's like coming full circle. The universe is about to bring back everything that it took, or take away anything that it missed that's getting in the way of happiness and health. It's the universe. It's helping you. It's giving you a way out. Patience. You've waited for this moment. What are you up to? I don't know, but it's beautiful. You're planting seeds for the future. Stand your ground. Oh my God. Stand your ground. Hope. You know, you're choosing to believe. You're choosing to be optimistic. You're not scared anymore. It's almost like you err on the side of pessimism because you don't want to be disappointed, but that's not what you're doing. This time around, you're like, no, I know I need to be happy. I deserve to be happy. I don't know why my voice is failing so often. I deserve to be happy. You know, and something that I have worked for and have fought for, or it's like I'm acknowledging my own triumph because I could have failed and I could have been weak, but I wasn't, and I'm not going to be. Recognition and reward. I think you're recognizing your own personal strength. You're realizing that you're stronger than you ever thought you could be. That you have literally more strength and courage than you've given yourself credit for. Virgo. So a personal issue reaches resolution. This is 4th house energy, something to do with your house, your home, or your family. All of a sudden it's resolved. You're not held back anymore. The problem isn't insurmountable. There's resolution. There's resolution where once there was a mountains. Resolution that it's been going on for a while. I think you've been held in stasis for a while, and that's the problem. And now that stasis has been lifted, you can start making some, you feel comfortable. You're good with it. And then we have give yourself the best. So in other words, not only are you fucking comfortable with just being joyful, but you're going full on bougie. Oh shit, Virgo. Full on bougie. I love that energy. It's like you've completely come out of your shell. You've completely decided to indulge and enjoy. Oh, saying goodbye to what doesn't serve you. You're definitely letting go. You want freedom. And it's not in hardship or anger. You're able to say goodbye to situations and especially people. You're not mad. You're able to just let go. And that's important. You're letting go because you grew out of them. You grew away from them. And that's fine. But you're basically saying goodbye. I don't need you anymore. Now, this could not just be to a person. It could be to a time. It could be to a place. It could be a moment in your life where, I was this for this period because I needed to be, but now I'm happy to let it go. And then we have this. Realizing your own strength, realizing that you're being protected, and realizing that you don't need somebody else to protect you, because it came out in reverse. I don't need somebody else to protect me. I don't need to be afraid anymore. My strength and my protection comes from me. So it's definitely a rediscovery of your personal strength, Virgo. 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 I think you're letting go of almost like a childhood fantasy that kind of protected you, and now you don't need it anymore. I am blessed. This is coming out in reverse. So in the past, it was very difficult for you to see just how blessed you were. I don't think you saw this. It's like, and this is why everything happened the way that it happened. For you to be able to take stock in what you have and understand with gratitude, not with bragging, not with arrogance, but just, wow, I'm very grateful. It's just happiness inside of you. In the past, there was something that was not appreciated, was not acknowledged. Okay? And then we have cooperation. Maybe you didn't feel acknowledged, or you were dealing with somebody who didn't feel acknowledged. I know there was another card though. That's odd. You didn't feel acknowledged. Somebody didn't feel acknowledged. Cooperation. You do have to work with people. And you're okay with that now. Maybe there was a problem with seeing that this is actually a blessing instead of a curse. This is also a sense of realizing or finding finding how much you actually enjoy working with others. It's like remembering, wow, I'm finally out of quarantine. It feels so fucking good to be able to like interact with people again. Virgo, you hermit mode very easily, right? You are the hermit of the tarot cards, right? It's almost like you thought like this is the best thing ever, and now you're getting back to people and you realize, yeah, I like being a hermit, but I'm also a mutable sign, and all mutable signs are extraordinarily social. I think you're finally realizing how blessed you were to have people around you. Even though you thought, yay, I love being alone, you really don't. And now you're coming back into being around people, being with people, and it feels so much better. And now you're realizing what a blessing it is. That's kind of what it is. Kind of like how to get my words straight there. Virgo. Hey guys, please come over to Instagram, born_without_boundaries, because Monday through Friday I do live tarot card reading, and I would love for you to join in the conversation. Also, you can find me on Astrology Motivation on YouTube. That is my second YouTube channel where I'll be posting all original content that can't fit here on Born Without Boundaries Tarot, my weekly astrology forecast, as well as my astrology motivation videos. And if I go live on YouTube, I will be going live over on Astrology Motivation, FYI. So we have peace. Everything about this is balance and peace. Peace. Once again, I felt like another card came out. It didn't. This is a very simple message. You are so right with and one with the world. There is no need to question anything. Peace. You see the dove? It's like you're okay. You're okay with the way things have turned out. Virgo. Diamond. Virgo. Ooh. Okay. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem, diamond. So cool. What a beautiful energy. This could also be, because you got that wedding card, relationship, marriage. Somebody values you. Engagement ring. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. And that's got to be why you're releasing those old friends. Because it's almost like you want to be everything that you are. Not only bits and pieces of where you used to fit in. Right? So you're allowing yourself to be healed and be okay with whoever couldn't accept you as you are. And you're healing from that by just being who you are out loud. And allowing yourself to be loved for those parts of yourself that you thought nobody could love. And then we have give it to God, Amber. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. You're so in sync with faith right now. You know how important God's presence in your life is, and you just don't, there's no distrust. There's only happiness. Rubelite, passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work. Okay. It's like now that the heart chakra has opened up, your creativity starts to flow. There's no more blockages. In some ways, the hermit was blocking you. The pandemic was not making you the best of yourself. It was encouraging the worst of yourself. And now you get to be the best of yourself again, which is a social creature that loves to cultivate things and get things going and throw parties and invite people over to your house. And you're getting back to the true you. And with that release, with that, it's like once you unplug that heart chakra, all the energy can come through, and expect huge creative breakthroughs. Virgo, let's go into your animal totems. Why? Because these are going to tell you how the universe is using the natural world to communicate with you, and specifically what animal totems to look out for right now. It'll tell you the meaning of the message, and it'll also say, hey, when these animals come into your life, there's too much here. I don't know. When these animals come into your life, pay attention to everything that's going on around you. Okay. So something was going off. I think that almost like things were moving too quickly in the past. And so it's almost like things were rushing too much and you wanted to put a halt to them. Yeah, you wanted to put a halt to them. It's like things were moving too fast. But in doing that, you blocked up a lot of different aspects of your life, right? And that's not what you wanted. Now is a lucky time and learn from the past. You're ready to move on from the past. Once the past has become a lesson that you've learned from, you are good and ready to move past it. Now is a lucky time. You're not going to be stuck where you were. You're ready to let that shit go. You know you're still struggling with a few things, which is understanding how valuable you are and allowing yourself. You're still struggling with the comfort level right now of being able to really be comfortable completely with going outside without a mask or being vaccinated, or just sort of like you're still hesitant to trust that energy. And then you have pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. When pigs fly, I'm telling you, Virgo, the impossible is happening. Messages from spirit are coming through. Spirit itself is coming down and literally opening a fucking door for you. You're going to be shocked. It's going to happen. And then act as if, in some ways, the mask is coming off. It's not going to be hidden anymore. Something that was hidden in plain sight is not hidden anymore. You're going to see. You're going to see and you're going to understand what was right in front of you the whole time. And then hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Messages from spirit are going to be coming in left and right to you. Pay very close attention about some sort of breakup or friendship or partnership that just wasn't anymore. Take a leap of faith. This is also a lucky card. You can overcome any obstacle. Rhino, you got the strength. This is Taurus energy, especially if you're dealing with financial burdens. Take a leap of faith. It's almost like take a leap of faith. Like maybe you're like, oh, no, I won't do it because I don't have enough money. You do. You will have enough money. You're going to take a leap of faith, right? This is your time to do it, because as long as you take the leap of faith in it and continue to cultivate it, Virgo, you're not going to be disappointed in what comes out of it, nor will you be held back by it. God, when you trust in God, God will give you the resources. You don't have to worry. So let's go into angel messages, and then we can go into tarot together, and that link is below. But first, stick with me and watch the angel messages that are coming through for you. Second time that you've gotten peace. You're at peace with something that used to hold you back. You used to be scared of it. You're not scared of it anymore. Peace. No matter where you are or what you are doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. Prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask. We are listening. Now, this prayer took a long time to be answered. It's about to come through. Compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. And now this is a lesson that you have to know universally right now. Virgo, what do you want? Give it to yourself. The universe will provide. Courage. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. What did I say? Keep on saying it. Let's see exactly what abundance is coming in. Virgo, I'll catch you over on the extended. Love you guys.